Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Erica Joanne from Erica Joanne Art, and today we're going to do a box reveal. Turn on my light. So I'll get started in just a few minutes. I want to welcome you. As you come in, let us know where you're from. So welcome. Can't wait to show you what's in here. We're going to start in about a minute. The weather here in Western Washington is beautiful today. We did have some rain, which is to be expected ever so often. We have a really green state, and it's because it's so nice and rainy sometimes. But it's been beautiful. Okay. Well, hello. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm Erica Joanne from Erica Joanne Art, and we do art subscription boxes. They go out twice during the year. And this year we're just doing a 6-month subscription. And in the 6-month subscription, there are 2 boxes that are sent out. We won't be taking new subscribers or new members until next year. Actually, we'll probably open it up later this year, but our next subscription box will go out in 2027. So we just wanted to give you a sneak peek kind of behind the scenes of what goes on with our art subscription box so you can kind of know and see what's going on and put it in the back of your head in case you want to join us in the future. Well, hello, Kim. I see someone on. Yay. Welcome. Welcome from Connecticut. All right. It is 3:00 on the dot. Okay. So we put out 2 subscription boxes in one membership. And there are 3 projects in each box. I've done a few of these, and so I'm finally kind of getting it fine-tuned to the where I like it. I feel like 3 projects in a box is just enough for me to keep up with. And it has everything you need, except for a few little incidentals that you might want, like a sharpener, some basic painting supplies. But we sent you the bulk of what you need, including the surfaces and the patterns and the paint and the brushes. So, and color pencils, because I'm a mixed media artist. I like to do both color pencil and paint on the same surface. So I do a little bit of both. So what we do is we send you a box, and it's etched with some of the designs, and it has my web address, some design on the back, so you can kind of get a feel for the box. Every box is a little different. They all have little etching designs around the box, which is kind of fun. A few of our members like to collect their boxes. They like to keep them and keep supplies in them. Some say they like to keep all their supplies for that particular box in the box so they know where everything is at any given moment. They don't lose anything. I think that's so smart. These boxes are the best we can find, and they're really strong. So they hold a lot, and this one actually is pretty heavy. I'm not exactly sure how much it weighs, but it's heavy enough, and the box holds up to it and everything. So your address label would be put here. And when you open the box, we try to add a few little things in there to make it kind of fun for you and personalized for you. Hi, Gail. How are you doing? It's good to see you online. It's good to see you. I miss you. Okay. We didn't get to see each other at the Portland convention because I wasn't there. I'm so sorry. But it's good to see you online, Gail. Okay, so as you open it up, you see we have a few little goodies in here. The first thing I want to show you is we always put a little sticker on the top of the box. And this one says, because it's a mermaid theme box, I always put something that kind of goes along with our theme. So mermaids drift through the tides like whispering secrets where moonlight kisses the waves and every ripple carries a dream. I love mermaids. They're so fun. So our members will vote on next year's theme. I usually give them about 2 or 3 choices, and then they choose which one they want to do. So they chose the mermaid theme. We chose Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen. And one of our challenges is to read that book. And so some of us will get online and go to like Amazon and download it, or even on YouTube, there's a free Audible for The Little Mermaid. I went ahead and bought myself a little book with Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tales, and it has The Little Mermaid in this. I don't know if this one is the original, like I think it's been embellished a little bit, but it gives you the gist of the story and had some beautiful color pictures in it. So I had to purchase it. Look at all those. So cute. So anyway, we do a book along with our theme. And like I said, this year is The Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen. So the first thing you get is you got find an ornament. There's usually a little gift. It's not always an ornament. It might be something else. But this kind of goes along with our theme, and I thought it would be fun for everyone to have a little ornament of the mermaid. And then everyone also got a little personalized coaster. And this is just a little coaster that you can put your drinks on. A little sand dollar, kind of fun. So those are the little surprises that you get when you open the box. And then we have a little shell sticker here. I'm going to try to pull it away so I don't rip everything. Welcome, welcome for coming in new. I'm Erica Joanne, and this is my YouTube channel. If you are interested in learning more about me, you can always like and subscribe, which is great. Okay, so then you come to the top of the box, and you have a little postcard that has a schedule of our workshops. So there are 3 projects in the box, and with each project is a schedule of a workshop schedule, and these are live that we do online. And then the video is posted, so you can go back if you aren't able to come up and meet up with us on the live, then you can always catch the replay. So this gives you all the information, the 3 different projects that we're doing. And then we also have a mermaid celebration that we do. We always do 1 per box. And it's just a get together where we have fun chatting with each other and getting to know each other better. Bringing our UFOs, which is our unfinished surfaces, things that haven't been finished. We just bring those and we sit and chat on like a Zoom call and have fun getting to know each other. So that's in June. We're going to do that. And then we always have trunk sales throughout our time together. Trunk sales are little sales that we do where you have the opportunity to buy things at a discount that you can't get on our website. They're limited editions, kind of things of that nature. Many of our workshops have the trunk sales after the workshop. And then when you purchase it, after a few of the trunk sales, we bundle up all your purchases and invoice you, and then you receive an invoice and pay it, and then all those items that you won go into your next box, so you save on shipping. Your shipping is included, which is great. We all love it. It's so fun. So we are kind of well into our schedule. We're already into Sisters of the Sea. We're going to be doing saltwater and sails next. And then on the back, always have like a little saying. This kind of comes from The Little Mermaid. I would gladly give all the hundreds of years that I have to live to be a human being only for one day and to share in that heavenly world. There's always so many little gems in our books that we read together. So I have to make note of that and give that to you. The next thing you'll find is a list. It's a little letter and a list of the different contents in your box. And so you can kind of double check, make sure you have everything. We have 19 items in the box. And I just basically welcome everyone to our membership. And we just can't wait to paint together. It's so fun. Okay, next we have all our supplies. And like I said, you do get the supplies, which is so nice. I know so many of you appreciate this. A lot of our members do. And it's because it just comes straight to your doorstep. It's so great. How many times have you gotten ready to take a class from someone, an art class, and you're looking for supplies and you don't know what to get? Maybe you go into Michael's or maybe you go into Hobby Lobby and you're like, I'm not sure what brushes to get. I don't know. It can be really confusing. So we just take all that guesswork away. We just put it in the box for you and make it so much easier and convenient for you to just have it there as you need it. I do use a specialty paint, Josanya, which works perfectly with the method I have for using colored pencils. And so this is a paint that you normally need to buy online. It makes it a lot easier to just have it in the box for you. Hello, Cordelia. I want to say Cordelia, but it's Cordy. Hi, Cordy. Glad to see you. And so we got Gail and Kim and Cordy. Thank you for being on. Appreciate it. So just, giving you all these supplies makes it just so much easier. And like I said, many of our members just leave everything in the box and then they just know where it is because, you know how things are at your house. Sometimes it's that way for me. Sometimes my supplies get mixed in with other supplies. So sometimes it's just nice to keep it all in the box. So I give you some glue. I'll show you this first one here. If I can open this. We'll give you a sampling pretty much of everything. So this is PVA glue. This is a special glue that I use for applying my watercolor paper onto like a wooden surface. So adhering anything that is paper onto wood is what I use. This is PVA glue. And I also use this glue for all my jewels. I put jewels and fun things on my pieces. So this is great glue. And this is just enough for what you need. You also get a set of pencils. There's 12 pencils in this set. And we'll be using this palette throughout our time together. And then I also added another pencil that wasn't actually included in the set. So poppy red, you need to have poppy red. So I add that pencil too. You also get some stir sticks, some different jewels, and it gives you the name of that's S for Sisters of the Sea. That's one of the projects. And for the Little Mermaid. The jewels that you need and glitter that you need for the projects. There are a few paint colors that are not included in the sets I give you. And so I just included them in a paint pot set for you. So just to kind of recap real quick before we keep moving forward, this box is not available. This is sold out. This is 2026. But what I'm trying to show you is what we normally give in our boxes so that you can be prepared if you are interested in 2027. So 2027, you know, we're around the corner to 2027. We got to start preparing for that. And we'll open up the doors for that year later on this year. So kind of be watching our emails if you are interested in 2027. We do have a limited amount of space or amount of boxes that we sell. We have to kind of plan ahead and get all these supplies together. And so you can imagine we can't do it forever. So we have a limited amount. So just be watching. If this is something you are really interested in, we will open up to our current subscribers first and then off on to everyone else later. Okay. You get some mediums. Because I use a Josania specialty, they do have mediums. This is fast drying glaze medium, flow medium, and all-purpose sealer. And I explain to you step by step what we use these mediums for, and you'll be using them right along with me while we work on each project. I do everything step by step so that you can work right along with me. If you guys have any questions while you're on, just put them in the comment section. I'm watching it so I can answer any questions you might have. Okay. We have 4 different sets of paints. We don't always use all of these paints, but we use a good set of them. So, but I want to make sure I have enough for the projects that we're working on. These are specialty sets that Josania put together for me. This is a Manchester set. It has little tubes, which is perfect for what we're doing with these projects. We don't need a huge amount of paint, but you get lots of colors with everything. And I should tell you that just these 4 alone, let's see, 12, they're about $12 a piece. So that's like, 24, 48 dollars, under around $50 worth of paint just right here alone that you're getting. So this is our Manchester set. It has all the names of the colors right there. Our Northwest set. These are all inspired. I actually curated these sets, and they're inspired by where I live in the Pacific Northwest. So bisque, brilliant magenta, colony blue, pine green, Turner's yellow, all in that set. These sets are available on our website if you are interested. We do have more that are for sale. Brown earth, carbon black, opal, titanium white, warm white in the Cascade set. That's inspired by the Cascade Mountains, which are nearby. And the blackberry set. The Pacific Northwest is known for its great blackberries. They grow wild here, and we love it. So we got amethyst, brilliant violet, cerulean blue hue, naphthol crimson, and red violet. So those 4 paint sets, most likely you'll always get 4 paint sets in your set, okay? And here's your brushes. Everyone loves new brushes. You guys like new brushes? I do. I always like new brushes. Next year, I'll probably change up the brushes a little bit, so be expecting that. We got our 3/4 inch oval wash, our 3/8 inch oval wash. We got a number 3 round, a number 2 detailer, and a 5/0 liner. These are what you need for what we do. Okay, we went through the pencils. Now we're going down into the surfaces, but I'm going to pull these up. If I can get them up, they're kind of wedged in there good. And pull up the project cards. So the patterns are all digital. They are e-patterns, but I do kind of compromise with you because I really do believe it's so nice to have a color project card. So that's what this is. It's a color card. This is the Little Mermaid. This is our first project. We've already accomplished this one. I'll show it to you in a second. So this has the nice big picture, which is so great to have. It has some close-ups here. And on the back side, take that out here, you've got your palette list, brushes, supplies that you need, and then step-by-step photos there for your convenience. This is just for you so that you can have a printed one. I know many of you, like myself, I don't really have a great color printer. I have a really good black and white printer, but my color printer is not that great. And so I like to have something that prints out nice. And if I can't do it, it's nice to have it in the box. So that's why we provide this in the box. So you don't have to go down and get it specially printed. You can have your digital copy on your like iPad or your laptop, and you can zoom in close to those photos, which is always nice. Why it's so good to have a digital copy because of that. You can zoom in close and see the detail right up close and personal. Um, but to just make sure you have something a little extra, these project cards are a special thing that we do in our box. So that was the Little Mermaid, and I'll show you, this was the wood that you get. You get the wood surface for it. It comes with, we call these a tab board, and they're basically punch out pieces that are added to the project. And this is actually to be designed, it was designed to look like a book. And you can see it's got like a seagull, you got your Little Mermaid, your project tab pieces that are extra pieces that make it look 3D, and then you got the spine of the book and the back of the book. Okay, so I'll show you what that looks like all done here. All these wood pieces are given to you in your box. So this is the project all done. We just finished it. It was really fun. So this is the project. And you can see it's kind of 3D with those extra pieces added to it. We've got the extra fish and then the seaweed. It's all glued together to look like a book. And then we even painted the edges so it looks like book papers. And then this thing, it actually goes into a little hole in the top and it holds the seagull like that at the top of the book, like this. So that's the project. It was really fun. We had a great time together, and the ladies just did a beautiful bang up job with that. Okay, so that was Little Mermaid. We are currently working on our Sisters of the Sea. I had to do a little delay on our workshop because I got sick with COVID, which was kind of a bummer, but I got sick, and so we had to delay this a little bit. Well, hi, Cindy. How are you? So this is Sisters of the Sea. This is the project we're working on right now. Super fun project. It's on watercolor paper. And you can see we use different surfaces. We do include, I don't have it right here, but we include the watercolor paper piece right there for you. So the surface is there. And this is your project card for this too. So you have a nice big picture of what we're doing, the close-up pictures, and then your color palette, your brushes, which is all included in your kit. All of this is included in your kit. And then your supplies. You got your basic painting supplies. That's what you need to bring. And that's like a water container, palette paper, paper towels, those kind of things. We give you the jewels. You need an eraser. You need a duster brush, something to brush away the pencil crumbs. You need a pencil sharpener. We give you the PVA adhesive. You need something like a squeegee or like a motel room card, something like that, old credit card to push around your adhesive, a stylus, a pickup tool, table salt. So, but everything else is provided in your art box. So we're working on that right now, and I'll show you what that looks like all done. So this is the finished product. It is on watercolor paper. We teach you how to add washes to your watercolor paper and then also do all your shading and line work with colored pencil. So fun. And then we go back in with touches of paint to finish it off. So all the finishing touches, we kind of sandwich the pencils in between paint. So fun, the mixed media. And then we add little jewels. If you can see, we have a few little jewels going on there. So always like a little sparkle. I can't help myself. Well, hi, Linda. Hello, hello. We're talking about next year's box. This is this year's box. It's all sold out. But next year, we will be doing a new box, a new theme. It'll be fun. I love the themes. I love just playing around with themes. Oh, I wanted to show you each member also got a Whimsy Wish card. This is a special card that's been etched. And one thing that's kind of neat about our surfaces is they do have the drawing already etched onto the surface. And that makes it so nice for when you're painting. It takes out the guesswork, and you can actually do this. You can actually, be an artist. I think many of you, that's probably the hardest part is like this main line drawing, getting that on your surface, transferring it on. We have all that done for you. So this is a special card you can fold in half, and then a little envelope that folds in half, and it ends up, I think I have one sitting around here first. I don't see it now. Oh, here it is. Okay, so it folds up, and so you have like a little heart here. Isn't that cute? And that you just fold that together, and it can open up the card, and then you have your card inside. So that's what that envelope looks like when it's all folded. So we give you that Whimsy Wish card, and that is because you're whimsy when you remember. It's just giving a little whimsy wish to someone else, a friend, a loved one, someone that needs some special attention. And this card will always be something taken from the projects in the box. So you already know how to paint it. It, you know, this is basically the same design as our book design of The Little Mermaid. So you know the colors already and how to paint it, and you can just decorate your card and give it away to a friend or loved one. Give them a little whimsy wish to wish them well or just help them have a better day. We all like little gifts like that, right? Along with our wood pieces in the box, you also get this, which is a frame. And I call this the wave frame because it has a little wave at the top. When it's put together, it's almost 3D. There's actually spacers that go in here. These are your spacers. They go in here and they make it so you can put a project in there and you can remove it too. So it's interchangeable. You can, any project that's 8 inches by 8 inches fits in this frame. And I made it specifically for our Sisters of the Sea project. So it all fits in there nice and neat. And then if you want to remove it and interchange a different project, you can. So that's the whole idea behind that, having an interchangeable wave frame. Okay, our last project that we'll be doing from this box is called Saltwater and Sails. And this is our Little Mermaid watching the ship in the dark. looking for the guy of her dreams on that ship, and the stars are out. The sea is a little tossy and turny. This is before he falls out of the ship. So that was kind of the whole idea I wanted to get behind this. I just totally love going with the theme. And again, you have your color card, which has a nice big picture. And then you've got all these little kind of close ups. And then your step by steps and all your supplies on the back. All done nicely in color to perfectly complement your e-pattern, which you get also by email. And this is the wood piece for that project. So fun. So this is not an interchangeable one. This is just a framed wood piece. It has two different pieces together. And I like to kind of mix it up with the projects. I like to do lots of different types of projects on different surfaces. You get a variety. Sometimes the projects are smaller, sometimes they're larger. This is the project in person. I don't know if you can see the sparkles on it. Oh, it's hard to see. There are sparkles on all the clouds. All the clouds are sparkly. You get that glitter in your piece. Oh, I can kind of see the sparkle down in here. Do you see the sparkle? Had to add some to the tail and around the project. But we will have fun with this one. This one's coming up. We haven't worked on this one yet. Saltwater and sails. So you can see those 3 projects, and then the next box that comes with the same membership will have 3 more projects that go with the Little Mermaid. And we have a few surprises up our sleeve. So looking forward to the next box. Well, that's it for this box. It kind of hopefully gives you an idea of what is included. You get a lot. You get your color cards that complement your e-patterns. 3 different projects. Color cards with big, nice color pictures. And also the whole layout of supplies that are needed so you can be ready for your class. You get your surfaces. We got the Sisters of the Sea. We've got the frame. We've got the saltwater and sails. We've got the mermaid book. That all comes in your kit. You get your brushes. You get your 4 different paint sets. You get your mediums that are needed for the box. You get your glue and some various supplies. You get your pencils. You get, let's see here. You get the supply list and a nice little letter. And then you get your project card lists of all the dates to be watching out for to put on your calendar. And then you always get some gifts. And this one included an ornament for the Little Mermaid and a sand dollar coaster. And then also your Whimsy Wish card. So lots of fun stuff going on there. Plus we have our Facebook group for the membership where they can get together with their friends on Facebook and chat and kind of catch up with each other and get to know each other there. We have a few ladies that become really good friends, and it's so great because we are like-minded. It's nice to be together and to share in this just love of being creative together. Oh, thank you, Lisa. It's been so fun. I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. Trying to think. And then occasionally I will get in the groups and, answer questions if needed. We also have the workshops where we get together and chat, and the classes aren't super rigid. I try to always do my prep work with you. So, I mean, I hate to do homework. I just don't like it at all. And so I include that with the projects is all your homework is done with me. I've got to do my homework too, so we might as well do it together. So we work together and do our prep work together. And then each project is like uh, done in increments. So we do, like we work on it each day. So each day of the week, we kind of get together for a few hours. I only do about 2 hours or so, depending on our time schedule. But I'll do around a couple hours of project together, and then we'll stop and then get together again the next day until we keep working through the project. Right now, we're working on Sisters of the Sea, and this is how far we've gotten. This is our third day. We did all our prep work on the first day. We did some shading with our colored pencils. The next day, we're still working on shading with the colored pencils. There's quite a bit of shading going on here. So it's like step by step. I just go step by step with you according to the pattern, and we get it done together. So that's the beauty of it. And it's so nice. I just love it. I love being on with my creative friends. It's so great. It's a blessing to me, and I hope it's a blessing to you. So this is what we have to offer. So be thinking about us for next year when we open at the end of this year. We'll be opening up the doors for 2027 near the end of 2026, and we'll start taking more members for next year. So this is kind of a one-time deal. We do a 6-month subscription box each year, and that's kind of yeah, that's my story. That's what we do. So I wanted to give you just a sneak peek, a kind of a taster of what we do, so you can just put that in the back of your brain. If that's something you're interested, please be ready. And I will do another box reveal when we get our next box out for this group. So you'll kind of see what's going on with the Little Mermaid for our next box. Like I said, there's 2 boxes in each membership. So it's not just one box. You get 2 boxes. Each box has 3 projects, and then a total of 6 projects for the membership, plus a few little bonus things. We also have challenges and other fun things that we do. We do prizes in our classes and things like that. So, well, that's all I have. If you have any questions, please shoot them out. I would love to answer any questions. If not, I will get off here soon. Also, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel. We're trying to get it to grow. It would be so great if you would support us that way. It's a simple like and subscribe. That way, you'll know when we're on. You'll get a little notice when we are on. So thank you for being here so much. Oh, I'm sorry, Gail. She says, "Oh, I am wishing I had signed up. Do you still do the ePattern membership?" I do, Gail. I do have the digital membership. I'm not sure if we're going to continue with that in 2027, though. It just feels like it's really tough for those members to keep up, using their own surfaces. So it's tough because we do such specialty surfaces with the etching and everything. But yeah, I'll get back with you on that one. We are doing the ePattern membership this year, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. So be checking back on that. We do have the surfaces for sale in case you want to join, and maybe you have a special surface that you want to purchase to, you know, so you have that on hand when we do the class together. You could do that. That's one way to do it. So, all right. Well, okay. It's so good to be on with you, and it's so good to see you, Gail. It's so great to see your name there. I'd love to chat with you again. And everyone else that's on, thank you so much. Cindy, Lisa, Linda, Cordy, thank you for being on. And Kim, we'll talk to you next time. I am going to be getting back into doing regular weekly workshops on my YouTube channel. I will be doing those on Tuesdays. I have had to take a big break. We did some traveling and then I got COVID. So that's no fun. Anyway, so I had to take a little break, but I'm getting better again and I'm ready to hit it and be back on again. So be watching the emails. And if you're not on our email list, just go to our website and sign up for our email list, and you'll get the notices of when we'll be on. Okay? All right. Well, hope you guys are doing good, and we will see you another day next Tuesday. Be watching for me. I'll be on around 3 o'clock next Tuesday. Toodaloo.